Welcome to this video, and if you hear some firework noises, don't worry, it's just around New Year, and I hope that they won't be too distracting for the video content. So for today's video, I've chosen a topic regarding skins in League of Legends, and in particular, their value. So why would skins have less value than before? They are still sold at the same prices, and even the newer skins are usually higher in terms of price. And well, the answer to this is pretty simple. There are passes quite often and other sources of randomized content and loot that can reward you many skins for a cost that's lower than buying the skins from the store. And how does that lower the value of skins is pretty obvious. People are getting more skins for less money, and that reduces their value. That's basically it. And why could this be a factor? So obviously there have recently been plenty of prestige skins, and we are blaming Riot for that. Most of the player base is blaming Riot for that. But the fact is that by giving us so much past content and stuff like that, of course, they are trying to make you spend money on the game more often than otherwise. But on the other hand, they are giving you more content for less money, and they're trying to compensate that by prestige skins. Because regular skins are now lower in value, and therefore there's an open space for a new category of skins, the prestige skins, which are more expensive and rare, and this is also why they're releasing Hextech skins rather not too rarely. If you remember, like maybe 1 or 2 years ago, there were no more than 3 of these. Now there's quite a bunch of Hextech skins, and these are also pretty rare. And what about the prices in the shop? Are they expected to drop as well? And the answer here is also pretty simple. No. And why? Because there are generally 2 types of purchases in League of Legends. You either buy individual skins that you most like for your mains, whatever they are, or you just buy the passes, the loot boxes, and hope for the best. Depends on how much you like gambling and stuff like that. Because this really is gambling. If you are prone to addicting to gambling, I would strongly advise against, if not the passes, at least don't buy capsules directly, by any means, if you are easily addicted to gambling and stuff like that. Of course, there is your shop, which gives you big discounts, but this isn't really new. And this is why if you want a certain skin, you will still have to pay the price for it. So they're generally keeping the old model of buying the skins from the store, while trying to make more people spend money on the loot boxes to get into that other way of getting skins. And it is pretty addictive, and they sort of rely on that for additional income. And this is basically the topic of this video. So in order to actually say something useful and not just be a summarized video of obvious things, I'm going to give you some advice on spending money on League of Legends. So first of all, you should decide how much money you have and how much you want to spend. If you want to spend moderate amounts or low amounts, I would strongly advise against buying the loot boxes. Just buy the skins for your mains. This should probably not cost more than, in some countries, $100, it's a lot of money. But if you live in the US or most European countries, generally this is around the mark where it's not too much and you can afford it. If you go for the loot boxes way, trust me, you're going to spend a lot more. And if you're willing to do that, I'm not stopping you. You're going to get more skins in total, and you're going to be able to flex with your skin count. But if you want better value, you should buy the skins directly, because cheapness and value are 2 different things. Doesn't matter if you get a skin for cheap if you played for 3 games, because if you get another skin maybe for 3 times more expensive, but you play 3,000 games with it or something like that, that's incomparably better value. And that's why I would still advise to buy the skins for their old higher prices, as long as you know which skins you want and you know that you don't want to overspend money on League of Legends. I also have some videos on the passes and whether or not they are worth it. So this video can also be used as a companion with these videos, because the value in these videos is in comparisons to the standard value of things in League. So do keep in mind that as cheap as you can get stuff from loot, a lot of the time it's not going to be exactly what you want, and it's generally, in most cases, not recommended unless you're ready to pay a premium. So thank you for your attention, and if you're interested in more theoretical or gameplay League of Legends videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful new year. Wish you the best, and yeah, bye.